Question 15. The minimum daily temperature in degrees of a town each year follows a normal distribution with its mean equal to its standard deviation. The minimum daily temperature was recorded over 1 year. What percentage of the recorded minimum daily temperatures was above 0 degrees? So, this is something you just have to mess around and experiment with a bit, but I have done that experimenting and I want to show you a couple of things that I discovered. I'm going to start with the things that are wrong first so that you can see why the correct thing is correct. So I'm just going to start with 0. If 0 is the middle number on the normal distribution, and it's saying that the mean is equal to the standard deviation, that means if we go up to one standard deviation, so if this is 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and these are your standard deviations, your z-scores, that means it'll be 0 plus 0, which is 0, and then plus another 0, 0, 0. So this is all going to be 0. It doesn't make sense. This is just going to be like a flat line or something like that. Now let's say it's a negative number. For argument's sake, let's say negative 1. If we say that the mean is negative 1 and the standard deviation is equal to the mean, that means to get to a z-score of 1, we have to add negative 1. So negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2, and this is going to follow the pattern. And so negative 1 minus negative 1 is going to be 0, 1, 2. So both of these options don't really make that much sense. So let's do a positive number. Let's say positive 1. So if positive 1 is the mean, that means the standard deviation is also 1. If we add 1 to get to z-score of 1, we get 2. If we add another 1, we get 3. If we add another 1, we get 4. If we subtract a 1, we get 0. If we subtract a 1, minus 1. If we subtract a 1, minus 2. Now, we can see that it's asking for the percentage of the recorded minimum daily temperatures that was above 0 degrees. So in this situation, 0 degrees is at the minus 1 z-score. But let's just double check. I'm going to put in another random number. Let's say 5. If 5 is the median, that means the standard deviation is also 5. So then we need to add 5 to get to z-score 1, which is 10. Add 5, 15, add 5, 20. Subtract 5, 0, subtract 5 minus 5, and then subtract 5 minus 10. You can do this with any number, and the 0 is always going to fall in the minus 1 z-score, right? Let's circle that. This is where the 0 is always going to fall. You can see even with the negatives, it happened as well. So if that's the case, the percentage of minus 1 to 0 is 34% in the normal distribution. And then from 0 to the end, the right end, is going to be 50%. So therefore, the percentage of the recorded minimum daily temperatures that is above 0 degrees is just going to be 34 plus 50%, which is 84 degrees.